Hey y'all, hey, this is Danielle the teacher, Danielle the food truck owner, and Danielle who's not going to be at work tomorrow. Yes, I got to take off a day of work for some personal things, but everything is all good, but I'm just not going to be at school tomorrow. So I needed to make sure that my classroom was clean, baby. I just want to show y'all once again for all my people that always watch my classroom when I'm absent, and for my new teachers that may be watching this, or people that wonder what life is like when you miss school. It's a lot of work. It is probably, it's after 8 o'clock right now, and I'm in my classroom, and I had to do that because during the day, I don't know about you if you teach or work, when it seems like you have something to do, that's when everything and everybody is in your life. And I'm okay with that. So had to go to a little banquet today with my volleyball team. That's why I have on a volleyball shirt or whatever. And when I got back, I said, well, I've been here about 10 minutes to get it together. Girl, please, I've been in here for almost 3 hours. I could work so much better when I'm by myself, and I love my friends, but I talk too much, and they talk to me, and students coming in, this happening, phone calls. Jesus. So I wanted to show y'all what I did. I made agendas for all of my students on every table. I also placed it here across from my smart board, so because they kind of come to my TV and look at this stuff. So I have like jobs for everybody to do. I have instructions, and I also have my students that are dual enrolled at Southeastern. They know that they have to do their work. And on my table, let me turn around, let me get y'all dizzy. On my table here, I have everything sticky note labeled, everything that they need to know. My sub binder is here. And I don't know about you, but when I'm not going to be at school, I'm the type of teacher that tell my students I'm not going to be at school, because I'm going to need for them to understand that when I come back, I want to hear nothing but good reports, because I believe in them. But also I can give them work prior to, and I can assign jobs to students. So in my speech class, my speaker of the house will know what everything has to be, who's going to do what, without me even having to say it. So I put these little things on each table, because sometimes, I don't know about your school, but we have to cover classes, and the worst thing in the world is to go in a teacher's class and not know what they have to do. So my students already know, plus it's at their table, everything that needs to be done on each one of these tables in this room. Also, we have it up front, like I said before. And I want to show y'all something I added to my room. I don't know if the last time y'all were here that you saw my learning station for the kids with the weather board and telling times and different types of blends. That's something that's fairly new in the classroom. I also have an area right here for my student in my copy area. She knows how to use the copy machine. Well, several students know how to use it. So if somebody need an extra copy or whatever, the stuff don't have to do anything. You get up, you make the copies, you know where all the paper is. They know everything, okay? They know that my desk area over here is off limits. So if the sub is sitting there, we also have some smelly goods that we have in here. I always want my room to smell good. This is, Jermaine's gonna see this, but this is our original diffuser from years ago, and it still works. And I have one over there, if you see, from Five Below, is a desktop one. It's okay. But anyway, I wanted to just show y'all that. Now, the next thing I want to tell y'all is we have to put like in the food closet. I'm talking too much, but this is our food closet. The kids know what to do with the food and snacks for the tour buddies. But my newest addition to my classroom, I'm going to try to stand back so you can see it, is if you see those little black strips of paper, that is actually black, like a chalkboard paper, but it's peel and stick. And I can use this several times. It's super easy to use. I got it from Walmart, and I was able to put all of my different, because I teach, I have, as you can see, I have 4 preps. Actually, I have 5 preps. So I have early childhood 1 and 2, STAR, I have ATTL, and then I have speech. And everybody has their own objectives here. And the agenda, we normally have like time frames of my agenda, but they know what they have to do. And we also have over there our essential questions for each class. So when they walk in, like for my early childhood students, my question is, what is the true meaning of a new month for a student? A new month means a lot. And I try to emphasize to them that January 1st is not the first and only new month. We have one every month. I mean, if we have 12 times to restart. Also, for speech, it says, how does early planning help to make decisions? They're taking trips writing about 3 trips that they would like to go on. And they have like little suitcases, and we talk about the things they need to do in order to get to this trip, the destination. So tomorrow, first they just kind of like located the places they want to do, did some research about it. Now tomorrow they're going to start looking in deeper into stuff so they can make their slideshows and write their speeches. So each one of their speeches will be 20 sentences about the area, giving us a little bit of detail. And my ATTL students, that's my IB students, their question is, what is your goal for the second month of the year? And they have different things that they have to do, and they're going to be doing individual work. They have a agenda that they have to do, and I want to show y'all that agenda too that I made for them. But anyway, this is my classroom, and the kids it's business is going to be as usual. That's why I said, I'm telling you that I'm not going to be here, because tomorrow, the first day of February, the day before Groundhog's Day, I need you to get it together, okay? Now, this is their agenda. I made this up. Now, this is the one that they get. It has a checklist that they need to do. It says what they're going to do for the day and what have they completed. And they get a checklist. And our theme for our parish is to elevate your impact. So I'll try to remind them of that. And here for the little kids, I have, for my tour buddies, they're going to do tracing of February. They have some little coloring sheets, and not coloring sheets, like activity morning starter sheets. And my students are going to work with them. And my older kids, as you can see here, I have 3 older ones. They work on something a little different. But yeah, that's it. I'm about to get out of here. I have enjoyed my day in my classroom. I really love teaching. I really love my classroom. I hate to miss school, but I really have to miss school tomorrow, because sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. But while you're gone, you need to make sure your classroom together. If you ever need any help on what to do when you're not at school, if you want to just chat to me about what you do when you're not there, maybe I can get some ideas from you. Hit me up on my little DM or leave a comment, okay? And the music that I'm listening to is something off of YouTube, and my students really love it. And it helps to set the tone for the classroom. And that's it. They even know how to log on and get the stuff that they need on their computer. So we good. So I am Danielle, the teacher, Danielle, the food truck owner, and Danielle, who about to peace out, because I'm not going to be here tomorrow. But I have every bit of confidence that my students are going to do a great job. And you want to know why? Because great students come from great environments. Okay, so set the stage for your classroom so your students can know that they're your future, and you want to be so bright. I tell my students all the time, I cannot wait to see what they're going to be like in 10 years, in 20 years. I say, do y'all know in 20 years, your teacher will be 68 years old? Who gonna take care of her? And see these empty seats? All these empty seats here, plus these little babies that's in my tour buddies, that's who's going to be the ones there. So I try to do everything I can to invest in my students and make them feel great. So when I get to that point where I need them, they'll be right there for me. I am Danielle, the teacher, Danielle, the food truck owner, and Danielle, who about to get out of here because it's almost 8:30. All right. Talk to y'all later. Bye now.